According to God, the lonely have been placed among families, which includes you. I am simplifying the process of arranging a meeting with a member of the monarchy. I will connect you with individuals who align with your values and objectives to achieve the kingdom's objectives. I will demonstrate various locations where you can deliver your statements and testimonies. You will rise and declare, "This is what I believe the Father is saying." The statement will be accepted, and the individuals in attendance will transform. Speak out without fear or doubt, as the Father has chosen you and placed His hand on you. Do not convince yourself that you are incapable of doing so or that someone else should be chosen. The Father states that this is the time of responsibility, and I will no longer remain silent when I observe sons who are not accountable. I will court them, engage with them, and love them with an unbreakable love. You will be utilized by me. You will be my words and my hands, and things will change. The moment has come to let go, to emerge from the shadows and break the silence so that your voice and my voice and you can be heard for the benefit of all. At this very moment, I am gathering people together with the trumpet's call for the final blow against defeat and sadness. Those who follow my instructions in their lives are already experiencing a new level of success. The Father declares that He will enter your life today, as the prophet Joel described the day of the Lord. You are not among those who lack hope, truth, or energy, so today is not a day of fear or despair. Your devotion and focus on me have resulted in a period of glory amidst the challenges you are currently facing. He advises you to view the situation with spiritual clarity. Despite the appearance of a multitude of issues, know that this is not the full picture. I am preoccupied with work, but I am prepared to assist you at the beginning of a new era filled with opportunities, blessings, and blessings. Do not be concerned about the darkness or the shaking. I am simply eliminating the obstacles that are impeding my grander plan and purpose for you. The Father confirms that the matters you have been inquiring about regarding your family are currently being addressed. I am currently examining your current circumstances and eliminating the repercussions and remnants of the past. I will defend you to enable you to stand before me in the present, unencumbered. I am eliminating any obstacles that may impede your anointed preaching work. You are not merely responsible for managing the present and addressing personal matters. The Father informs you that you have a priestly role and that the full anointing is now being bestowed upon you. You will work in my spirit, be by my timing, and be aware that my glory is being displayed in the most desolate locations to restore, heal, and save through the anointed process that is currently occurring within and through you. Today, God declares, "The grace of my throne surpasses the shame of people." My favor will surround you like a fortified wall that cannot be breached. You are a person I adore. Anyone who inflicts harm upon you hurts the pupil of my eye, and I will retribute. I am not required to contemplate whether or not to provide assistance or safeguard you. I am obligated to provide you with what you desire because I am aware of your love. So, please locate my name at this time. Approach it as you would a fortified castle in a battle. Climb the walls of my name and employ the sword of my word to combat the hostile crowds that are threatening you. Please be aware that you do not lack my power. Despite the enemy's efforts to divert your attention from the positive developments I have in store for you, I am providing you with the abundance of my provisions. You are the one in control of the battle. You are merely executing what I have already promised for a favorable outcome. Today, God tells you to have faith in what you believe. It comes from me. This is a gift from me to you. It is an evaluation of the ability to trust that I have given to everyone, no matter what gender or age they are. It's not wrong to believe in the gifts and abilities I've given you. Would I give you something that you can't trust? If you asked for bread, would I give you a stone? If you asked for a fish, would I give it to you instead? I say it again, trust in your faith. It is a gift from me to you. As you grow your true trust in the gift of faith that you already have, interesting things will start to happen. You will no longer turn down gifts. You will no longer miss out on success. Your answer should not be one of inaction or helplessness, not even when making the hardest choices. You can be sure that I will be there for you and always back you. You will reach a state of expectation and confidence, not in your wills, but in the redeemed nature I gave you through the blood of the cross. There is no longer any need to feel confused, down, or disappointed, as the holy gift within you will provide you with a clear vision. The Father declares, "This is your day." This is the moment that will transform everything for you. Moving forward, your journey will be guided by the essence of the kingdom, rather than the shaky steps of defeat and hopelessness. Do not be disheartened, as the truth and reality of my inner self within you are rising to transform every aspect of your life. Before the video continues, please like it and share it with your family. Because my channel is getting low, please share this video, like the video, and donate some dollars as super thanks. Today, God says that your mind can be changed so that it sparks hope. You were born with the innocence of a child, ready for anything and thinking it could happen. Being skeptical is something that life has taught you. Life taught us lessons through sadness, loss, and mistrust. All of that is going to change. Whatever your mind learns, I can help you forget. Feel my goodness and the good things I've prepared for you, and accept them. Don't believe in doubt or false beliefs. The lines will no longer be out of place. NI is no longer having trouble getting answers. I'm going to stop wishing for better times and better situations for no reason. I came into the world so that you could have life and more of it. This is the line where you can't go. Today, I'm going to explain the difference between blessing and cursing and encourage you to move into your time of benefits. The Father declares that this will suffice. It will be sufficient to induce grief and disappointment. You have consented and acknowledged this, but now, my dear one, you must take action. You are a critical component of the process. You cannot anticipate that things will improve while you remain passive and hope against hope that you will not be disappointed once more. The Israelites traversed the desert independently, and you will overcome your sorrow and loss independently. Rise and provide yourself with a boost. Declare to your soul, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Eliminate the negative attitude of defeat today and replace it with a positive attitude that will enrich your day and life with new blessings, benefits, and satisfaction. Before the video continues, please comment, Amen, and please help me by giving me super thanks. Your support means a lot to us. Currently, God instructs us to remain firmly established in His affection. Your heart is akin to a fertile soil perpetually prepared to support growth. Allow my affection to develop within your heart. Letting love, my love, infiltrate your heart will transform you into someone I admire. Be lenient in your forgiveness, as harboring resentment will diminish your credibility. Distribute gifts, extend forgiveness, and liberate individuals. Refrain from contemplating the past. Regrettably, contemplating the past does not ameliorate the situation. Do not dwell on the past any longer. Participate in the mission that I am currently introducing into your life. If you are genuinely interested in gaining a deeper understanding of me, you will forfeit certain relationships and experiences that you will never regain. Please be aware that I possess the authority to retain any of the items you have provided me with. It is impossible to modify those components. Individuals who are opposed to you, those souls that have become distant and hardened, kindly provide them to me. Please permit me to look after them. I possess the capacity to comprehend what your sorrow and yearning will never be able to. I am responsible for repairing damaged items. Give them to me and continue until the amazement I bring about reaches you. Once that occurs, you will observe the impossible become feasible. God instructs you to demonstrate your happiness today. The adversary seeks to exploit your sorrow and sense of loss as a reward, in addition to stealing your joy. Demonstrate your influence. Use the phrases, "that will suffice," and "sufficient is enough." In my universe, there is an abundance of happiness, peace, and justice. The kingdom is not merely a source of pleasure, it is joy itself. Please do not allow the adversary to distract you from the safety of my rule and from the joy it brings. You are not destined to experience anxiety, concern, or hopelessness. Joy is derived from me and is yours when you opt to regain control of your inner peace from your authentic self and manage your emotions through my presence in your life, rather than any other influence. Due to the pleasure that you possess, your adversaries will suffer defeat. The delight of my spirit bestowing power upon you is too much for them to bear. Obtain some motivation today. It is imperative that you not only motivate yourself but also assist others in doing the same. Words of encouragement, consolation, and guidance. Even during times of tension, my inner joy serves as a divine spark that motivates me to persist. My joy for you is a distinctive concoction that will alleviate your distress and elevate your mood, regardless of whether you were previously feeling depressed or irritated. Intensely absorbed. Currently, I am filled with joy as I admire my adored retro. Immerse yourself in the joy that is derived from residing in my kingdom, as if you were a baby being nursed, and remove your emotions from the circumstance. Your velocity will increase. Your burden will diminish. Your joy will deter the adversary, thereby facilitating a more comprehensive comprehension and a newfound sense of clarity. The moment of transformation that can occur in your life right now, if you choose to receive the joy I offer you, is far more significant than the foolishness of human knowledge. Today, God instructs us to chuckle with confidence and be joyful. Sarah responded by laughing when I made a significant commitment to her and Abraham. She was undeterred, rather, she chuckled with assurance, as she was aware of the extent of my affection for her and the extent of my capabilities. She chuckled and replied, "Yes." She became expectant as a result of her laughter. She laughed, and in an unusual twist of fate, a child was delivered with the name Laughter. Abraham and Sarah's subsequent requests for Isaac were indicative of their desire to amuse themselves. They were fond of Isaac, whose name translates to laughter. They were fond of and encouraged laughter. They acquired the ability to chuckle and continued to do so. They were amusing to observe and caused people to chuckle. The future and all of their aspirations and dreams were visible to them as they laughed. They believed that laughter would fulfill every assurance I had given them. This is not the somber mirth of a skeptical individual. That guffaw was a sign of assurance. Your adversaries desire your sorrow. The adversary desires for you to be fully informed about his actions and the rationale behind them. Abraham and Sarah were sought by the enemy to remain childless and incapable of bearing offspring. Abraham and Sarah were intended to serve as a sign of faith and a joke by the adversary. Finally, Abraham and Sarah emerged victorious. Your adversary will gain the upper hand if you fail to chuckle when events go awry. If you are not amused, it is because you are not paying heed to my word and instead are amusing yourself by laughing at the enemy's threats. It is unnecessary to comprehend the adversary. Ultimately, he is a member of the team that is defeated. He is not endowed with all the knowledge or power. I am limitless, whereas he is restricted. His energy may diminish with time. However, I possess an infinite reservoir of power that will annihilate the schemes of evil and restore prosperity and tranquility to your existence. Feel free to laugh, the Father instructs, as I am responsible for all matters. Begin to giggle incessantly. I derive joy from witnessing your resilience, and I aspire to imbue you with inner strength. Today, I will demonstrate how to manage conflict through the use of humor. It will elevate you to a higher plane within me. Today, God declares that He is not frightened. Do not be apprehensive about the events that are transpiring in your vicinity. I possess all the necessary resources to safeguard the items you have bestowed upon me in prayer. I am capable of safeguarding the possessions you have bestowed upon me in your heart. I am responsible for the safety, care, and support of your loved ones. I am the one who determines the next course of action for you, even though the world is in a state of disorder. Continue to refrain from fear. Maintain composure in the face of disorder. It is not the raging wind or the crashing waves that signal the transformation of your life. It is my soft, compassionate voice that whispers, "Peace, be still." Every hair on your head is tallied. Your name is inscribed in the palm of my hand. I have referred to you as the gem of my eye. A tall building that provides refuge and shelter is the meaning of my name. You are cordially invited to enter the fissure in the rock by the Father. I will safeguard you until the trembling and confusion cease. I will demonstrate my beauty to you amid world disorder and shocking news stories. Maintain your focus on more significant matters. I will commune with you in the same manner as you will with me if you enter the throne room of my majesty. You inquired, "What is the situation?" I responded that I continue to exercise authority over all nations on earth. At my command, the kingdoms of this world exist. I remain your source of tranquility and will address all of your concerns, regardless of their severity, despite the tumult and disorder that pervades the world. I am the most significant deity, and I assure those who seek me and appreciate life that I will remain faithful. Look at me, my dear. Place your trust in my dependability. Place your trust in my words. This is your opportunity. You will be aware of my loyalty and the tranquility that only my spirit can provide at this time. I have a deep affection for you and will never relinquish my influence over your existence. Today, God declares, I perceive you in a manner that is distinct from that of others. I fail to discern any indications of frailty, lack, or failure in your appearance. I perceive you through the prism of my benevolence. I gaze at the individual for whom I relinquish my soul sun. I perceive you as the individual who will receive my favor, gifts, and benefits. Determining to view oneself through the lens of the blood that was poured on the cross, rather than through the lens of the opinions or judgments of others. It is feasible to transform. If you establish an objective and acknowledge that circumstances may not always unfold as anticipated, you can effect change. The procedure commences with a change in your perspective. I refer to you as my darling. I often refer to you as an item that I purchase. Refrain from self-criticism and self-deprecation. Refrain from gazing at your image and informing yourself that you are not satisfied with your appearance. I do not solely evaluate an individual based on their physical appearance, rather, I evaluate them according to their character. How I communicate with you is contingent upon the extent to which your heart is attracted to me. Many of the events you anticipated did not unfold as you had anticipated. Permit yourself to be welcomed. Acquire knowledge from the occasion. Please be assured that I am by your side. I did not abandon you solely because you made the incorrect decision. The trash and waste of your existence will be disposed of, enabling you to progress. I will demonstrate how to advance. I will be able to assist you in escaping the challenging situation. I am the goddess of resurrection and restoration, and that is precisely what I am currently accomplishing in your existence. Decide to collaborate on the projects that my spirit is currently bringing to life, as the Father desires us to do so. I will provide you with something in exchange for your cooperation. By adhering to the instructions I provide, you will achieve substantial outcomes. If you submit to my plans, adhere to my word, have faith in my supplies, and recognize that I am in control, what you previously believed would require months or even years will be completed in a single day. Your deliverance is imminent. Today, God declares, I am preparing a delectable meal for you. The aroma of freshly prepared bread is a signal that fortunate events are imminent. The bread receptacle contains the fresh, warm bread of my word, which is essential for your survival. Therefore, visit it daily. My remarks are considered tedious by theologians and educators who lack a comprehensive understanding of the subject matter. But here is a change. Allow the teacher I have placed within you to instruct you, and observe as your heart is remarkably rejuvenated. I have inscribed my instructions within you. Just prepare my fresh sustenance for your spirit daily. Purchase it for your use, and then utilize your autonomy to distribute it to others. I selected you to serve as a messenger and granted you the wings of my spirit, as there are individuals and locations to which I must travel to disseminate the tenderness, gifts, and advantages of my life to all who place their trust in me rather than in others. The Father declares that He will not be rejected, and therefore, you will not be rejected either. You are no longer required to place yourself in situations where you are required to justify your actions to others. What the Father declares to be sufficient is indeed sufficient. Develop an offensive strategy. Please commence the execution, elucidation, and demonstration of the instructions I provide for your speech and actions. Discontinue discussing the past. I am no longer interested in contemplating the past, as it has already passed. I do not wish for you to devote your time to searching in that location. Locate me. I am Christ, and I reside within you, reflecting the world's aspiration for grandeur. We have a task to complete. We must take action. Therefore, obtain motivation and persist, as my spirit will guide and assist you. Your availability will ensure that the food you consume daily propels you toward your destiny as you deepen your devotion to me. God desires that you spend the entirety of the day in complete communion with me. Immerse yourself in the essence of my spirit and allow yourself to float along the river of life that I am sending to all the areas that cause you concern. Today, experience the tenderness of my presence and inhale the aroma of my compassion. I have everything under control. Do not allow external events to inadvertently induce fear or anxiety regarding my affection. I am not preoccupied with the issues that individuals are experiencing on earth. The Father declares, "My dominion endures despite adversity." Locate my name to discover the security and strength that I offer. No wall or army is capable of taking down the shield of prosperity and abundance that I have erected around you. Although all of the men abandon you, do not be frightened, even if everyone is laughing and hating on you. I must maintain an unwavering commitment to honesty in your existence. However, the subsequent events in your life are not influenced by the fact that 1,000 may strike on your right side and 10,000 on your left. It is not a matter of luck or relying on unlikely events to prevent being discovered by the adversary. It is of no consequence. The enemy may be pursuing you, but I will always be present to provide assistance and fortify you. Please do not be apprehensive. Because I have uttered the phrase, "Fear not," 365 times, there is a "fear not" for each day of the year. There is no cause for concern. Do not be concerned about anything, rather, concentrate on my words and deeds and express gratitude, rather than the chaos, destruction, or sudden dread that occurs during the day or the plague that occurs at night. I have a strong hold on you, and you are someone I adore. As God declares, I will employ you to transform lives today. I am providing you with an individual to serve as a missionary. Your soul will inform you that this individual is the one you are intended to meet and serve in my name, and you will be able to identify them immediately. The Father maintains that they are at their maximum capacity, regardless of the apparent circumstances. They are seeking answers and desire to hear from my throne. You will deliver a speech, and Proverbs 16 verse 25 will be recited. There is a path that appears to be right to an individual, but its conclusion is destruction. I will position you in a manner that ensures they are mentally prepared to attend, comprehend, and respond. My spirit is counsel, and my knowledge is embodied in your words to provide assistance, encouragement, direction, and solace to those who require it. I will provide gifts and benefits to others, including this individual, to prevent them from making a poor decision if I decide to employ you. This marks the commencement of a new labor and mission month. Try to conduct your life following the calling that I have bestowed upon you. Please be assured that my voice, knowledge, and anointing will always be with you to assist in the healing of the distressed and the upliftment of the oppressed. I have chosen today to serve as the instrument I will employ in the future to assist those who are in need. Please refrain from delaying any longer. No longer exclude yourself. Do not be concerned. I am present and will provide you with the necessary language to express your thoughts. As you discuss your emotions and thoughts, it will be as though the scales will fall from their eyes, enabling them to recognize the necessary changes and providing them with the determination to make them. It will be their salvation, a word that arrives at the appropriate moment to bless and liberate them. I assure you that I will continue to employ you to impart knowledge, ministry, and favors to others. In exchange for the good you do for others in my name, I will do the same for you, for my glorification. Before the video ends, I request you to help me by doing something super. Thanks. I don't have a house, and I have to make my new house. So please help us. We will be very grateful to you.